Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Handoff running right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know the toss play began with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, but where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
At the 47-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Single back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
At the 43-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the option play here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Second down coming up.
2nd down after that short completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Did they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Dogs will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. He shreds the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. It's an option look. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
It's now second down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll toss it to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Oh, and nothing. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
14, Georgia, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly, and he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The defense has got... Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense.
Ohio State, number 42, takes it back to the score.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
On for the extra point.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receiver in motion now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
A wide receiver. Tackle on the play at the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's going to hand this off. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Now it's second down here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense jumps on the football. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. First and goal here for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's a lot.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's second down and long here from the 13. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Bringing and looking for a big play here. The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll try a pass here. He pulls in the catch. And now the defense able to bring him down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 21, Georgia 7.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. 2nd and goal. They hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's who the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. He shreds the time. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Going for his running back. Finds his target, and it's complete. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he takes this from inside. The football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Touchdown, Dogs. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Hit just as he throws the ball. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.